For the last 24 hours, you have heard them blame each other for the collapse that led to the loss of 6 lives. And ladies and gentlemen, only on Republic TV, as a result of a deep investigation by our senior editor Shravan Sen from our investigative team, we have nailed the culpability of the system. The proof that Shravan presents is in 8 pictures and 22 pages. And only the Republic Media Network is bringing it before you. The story of culpability that the nation needs to know. Here it is.
(8:45 p.m. on Friday). The Himalaya Bridge at the CST station brought down after claiming 6 lives during peak hour traffic on Thursday. In the last 24 hours, each political party has blamed one another.
ब्रिज जो है बीएमसी का ब्रिज था। बीएमसी के हेडक्वार्टर्स के 100 मीटर 50 मीटर्स दूर ब्रिज है।
देखिए, ये इसका जवाबदार है मुंबई म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट।
Tonight, every neta is passing the blame. An FIR blames the BMC, the world's richest body. But the report accessed by Republic has exposed the entire system.
Your channel Republic TV has exposed Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation by accessing the full audit report, which only goes on to show that BMC was trying to suppress facts. In fact, they were trying to pass the buck on the consultant, saying the consultant had actually submitted a report suggesting the bridge was in a good condition. But this particular audit report only goes on to indicate that the slab was not in good condition. The steel in the slab is exposed. Remember, this is something that the BMC was aware in 2016 and thereafter in 2018 when another structural audit was done. Why is it that the BMC was trying to suppress all facts?
The report Shravan Sen has accessed matches the report submitted today. The final report also concludes the bridge had already corroded. Parapets were in precarious condition. The floor beam was heavily corroded. End vertical element of truss was heavily corroded. The north side truss was deformed and out of plane. Heavy corrosion was observed in floor beams.
And in this also, if you look at, in this also they're clearly saying how this particular bridge was completely corroded. This is their own report which basically says RC parapets for the bridge as seen in the photos observed are connected to the vertical. Though most of the floor beams seem to be removed during removal of the bridge floor slabs, the floor is now removed. They're clearly talking about how this entire thing was completely corroded. The bridge was corroded, but absolutely no action was taken.
Look at these visuals. Images that should remind every politician who knew about the weak bridge and a tragedy that was waiting to happen. Men and women with their children returning home stuck under the debris because their netas let them down and allowed 6 Mumbaikars to die. Let's debate.
Atul Shah, Sandeep and Ravi, all of you are in the Mumbai studios. The hidden report has been brought out by Shravan Sen, and Neelam Krishnamurthy is president of the Association of Victims of Upar Tragedy. If there's somebody who knows what it is like to lose a loved one in a man-made, and I repeat, a man-made tragedy like this, she does. So Neelam, in this case, I want to start with you before I go to our political guests. This report shows that the authorities knew, and they knew what was happening, and I was appalled and I was surprised that tens of thousands of people are going over this bridge yesterday. I don't know if you watched the live coverage on Republic. Tens of thousands of people are walking over the bridge, Neelam ji, and the authorities knew. If the authorities knew and were willing to take their own sweet time to correct it, if at all they wanted to correct it, then this is a case of culpable homicide, nothing less. What do you think, Neelam ji?
Arnab, I'll call it murder by willful negligence. This is nothing short of a murder. And the only reason that we keep on having these incidents is corruption. These BMC officials are absolutely corrupt. Nobody wants to perform. They have no standards for maintaining the bridges. When I was just listening, I couldn't see the report. But if there was corrosion, these people are responsible to ensure that they maintain them. They should report it to the department. They should completely stop any activity on those bridges, close it for the public, and carry out the repairs which is required. Haven't they closed it now? Why should these people be allowed to carry on these, using these bridges? But unfortunately, it is ordinary people who use these bridges. It is not our so-called netas or the VIPs. It's an Aam Aadmi. And these are the people who are dying. And nobody cares for an Aam Aadmi in this country. If only we had laws like we had in America and all over the world, where you can take the government to the court for these kind of negligence, I think things would really improve a lot.
And
Atul nobody has ever been prosecuted in our country.
Yeah, Atul Shah, first of all, I completely empathize with what you're saying. And I think that I would congratulate Shravan for the fantastic report that he has put out here. And therefore, it is only fitting that the first question to the BJP spokesperson should be from Shravan following this report. I will put up the report. We are the only channel with the visuals, the pictures, and the warnings. It's all with us. And we'll put it on a public platform as well. Shravan, your question to Atul Shah, who has a lot to answer today.
We are putting out right now 8 pictures of the BMC. 6 months ago, they were well aware of the dilapidated condition of this bridge. In their own admission, they're saying there were cracks in the parapet, the bridge was broken. So why did the BMC not take any action? And why did you make this entire attempt to pass the buck on the consultant, saying that the consultant's report essentially suggested the bridge was in a good condition? Why no peer review? Why this entire apathy towards the people?
The thing is, now with the
Please answer, Atul.
With this report, now in as far as this government of Maharashtra is concerned, Devendra Fadnavis could have watered down this event. He went himself there. He instituted an inquiry. He said that the report should come by evening itself. Not 6 months and all.
Sir, that does not help.
No, you're right.
Sir, that
whatever is in the report, Shravan, yes, report.
Sir, there is a
with
report.
The type of journalism Arnab Goswami are taking up in the country. Whoever is responsible, whether it's a political class, if it is the administration, they will be brought to book and punishment be given to them.
Why not take
let me complete. This is odd.
Nothing to do. There's got no sympathy at all.
We have got sympathy. We have brought a change in the city of Mumbai. This is a new type of government which has come up. Look,
nexus of
that everything, nobody can get free
with the
today's
BJP
journalism,
and leaders.
especially by Arnab
They're
Goswami.
all corrupt.
Nobody can go.
To the core.
It is just not shouting which will help
Srivastava
Srivastava Sahab. We have to bring about a change in the city of Mumbai. We have to indeed bring a change about, and this is what we are striving. A new India, a new Maharashtra, which we are thriving upon.
These people are giving contract to another person.
Look at the position of Mumbai city today.
And what
with so many computers, commuters traveling, we started the metro rail first. We started the coastal road. Why are we doing this? We are sensitive towards the people of Mumbai. We are sensitive towards the commuters of the suburban. This has happened. Whoever big, whether it's a political class, administration, whoever will be brought to
by this time.
BMC commissioner should have been sacked. This is just shouting.
I am an engineer.
Mr. Srivastava is not going to help.
What
we are running.
has been done on that. There
we don't
cracks
take responsibility.
On the bridge which were covered with the paint.
Because Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis
and
has done so much for the city of Mumbai,
in Mumbai,
and this tragedy could have been averted. With the report of Shravan, I can say that this could have been averted. A heart goes for the one who have died.
100 people have died in last 2 years.
What
action report, sir? Take this report. Why don't you come out and tell them? Why don't you apologize?
100 people have died.
You know, I have one suggestion for you. Take this report from us. we'll give you this report. Republic TV will give you this report. Take this, go to all Mumbaikars and apologize, because the fact here is that you were trying to hide this document that you were trying to hide. You distributed to all the media 2 pages saying that, look here, this is the page, saying, no, the question here is, why did you not yourself, the entire 24 hours, not 24 hours you chose not to reply. And 24 hours you why take the report and apologize?
Whoever is responsible will be given punishment. This is what this government strives upon.
So whoever is Atul, may I please? Atul and Sandeep, I wish to make a point to you. Today, Shravan and the Republic Media Network's impeccable investigative journalism has smoked out the truth. And the fact is this, you see, I wish to tell you this, please understand, that 2 pages were circulated among the media. Yesterday night, around 11:30, 2 pages started circulating in the media. I'm being very honest, Shravan, I'll reveal everything. It came to everyone, including us. And these 2 pages were aimed at giving a green chit to the BMC. If Shravan had not brought out this report, Atul and Sandeep, we would have actually thought that the design consultant, the structural checks had given an all clear, and the BMC and the politicians have now no mistake, everything is right with them. Now this hidden report has come out. You know, Atul and Sandeep, why don't you answer the question Shravan is asking? You were knowingly, with the Chalta Hai attitude, risking the lives of so many people. I don't know how you were living with this knowledge. Not you, as in BMC Shiv Sena. Are you so busy with politics that you were living with the knowledge that you were threatening the lives of people? These are ordinary people. This could have been anyone's family member, loved one, or friend. It's a busy commercial part of the city. I want to know why authorities don't care about the lives of the Aam Aadmi. That's a very basic question. And when it happened, why did you hide this report? No. Atul and Sandeep, answer that question. Let's not make it a political fight. Just answer this question for me, please.
It is very indeed sad, but if this report
will not bring back
hidden,
8 people whose family members have died.
This Chief Minister
Ranjana Tambe, who worked as a nurse at the GT hospital, is dead. You're saying my heart goes out won't make her alive.
No, right. Arnab, I appreciate the journalism today. Your type of journalism, it has gone deep into the report. I appreciate. And tomorrow I'll tell you, the Chief Minister will not allow anybody to shirk the responsibility, and whoever is responsible will be given punishment.
Sir,
because
I
want.
In last 2 years, 100 people have died. What action Fadnavis has taken? You tell me.
Sandeep.
What action Fadnavis has taken?
You know, it will have to start right from the days of the bridge. I don't want to go into that.
3-4
we are concerned about the citizens of Mumbai. We are concerned about the commuters and people trust Devendra Fadnavis. Now no more hanky-panky.
Tell me,
those who are responsible will be brought to work. This is what I can assure you right now.
Nobody punished.
I don't think it's correct
they
to say
are
that
all
nobody
enjoying
will
their
be
places.
punished. Let's stop doing politics on it.
No politics.
You are doing politics on it. You are doing politics.
Sandeep.
You are forgetting that this is the government which has removed every single unmanned crossing in this country. Now nobody dies due to unmanned crossing in this country. So this government is working on it. If you have to ask a question, you should have asked Shiv Sena, Raviji, that instead of Shiv Sena advising every day Prime Minister how to handle Pakistan and how to build Ram Mandir, should have focused on BMC. It was Shiv Sena's responsibility, if at all, which they did not do. They were more bothered about the politics in Central. So let's be very clear.
That is passing the buck.
It's not passing the buck.
You are in alliance with the Shiv Sena, Sandeep.
It means that somebody was working and somebody was not holding on the responsibility.
No,
the report is there which says in 16 and 18.
What this means is that I have 27 pages of evidence. Neelam Krishnamurthy, I have, you know, you had, please understand, you know, 27 pages of evidence. You have faced apathy before. My concern is in election season this will be forgotten. I hope it's picked up. And Devendra Fadnavis should go out of his way to punish people irrespective of the political impact of his decision. Neelam, do you have hope?
We'll come back with a different name. You watch it.
I have no hope, Arnab Goswami. I tell you, it's just a cliche we hear each time when these politicians say that we will take action against the people who are responsible. I've been listening to this one cliche for the last 22 years, and ultimately nothing happens.
Madam,
they'll all go scot-free, and then they'll come and say the matters in the court.
There is a fresh air in the governance. You trust Devendra Fadnavis.
No, there's nothing fresh, I'm sorry. If that was the reason why the people responsible for Elphinstone Bridge have not been punished till now, don't give us false hopes. No, don't give us false hopes.
What has happened in past,
I don't believe you.
But you look at this. No, I assure you that this chief minister will take.
You people will say.
No, I want.
You people will blame Shiv
I think yesterday Mr. Fadnavis said that Mr. Fadnavis said yesterday.
Blame game. That's all.
I first want Mr. Fadnavis. Mr. Fadnavis, you said yesterday that a structural report of the audit of the bridge had been carried out. It was found to be fit. I've proven that what you were told was wrong, and hence what you conveyed was wrong. I want an official retraction of that. I want punishment for it. And if Republic has contradicted the narrative of the BJP chief minister, he should come forth and accept it. I think that's the least. And then we'll ask him for what follow-up action he does. I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.